I still have two black cats. They were kittens, but they're getting kind of old now. They're pretty much jet black with both of them have a white speck on their chest. One of them has a couple of white whiskers, two on each side. And other than that, they're all black. They're both males, and they need a home. Now, I'm keeping the mini cat. She just never grew. She's about 1/3 or 1/4 the size of the other cats, but I've been taking her into my house and trying to get her used to my cats and my cats used to her. But my cats are picky. And people expressed interest on the cage, which is a relatively simple thing to build. I built it in less than a day altogether. The time was probably 8 hours maybe. But I just started building, and this is what I came out with. And it's really a simple thing to build. All I did was bought some 2x3s, and I made two 4-foot by 6-foot frames out of the 2x3s. Then on each corner I put one 2x2 70.5 inches high, or long or high or whatever, to give it a 70.5 inch height, which, putting the rail down the center, gives me an 1.5 inch overlap on the chicken wire. And instead of chicken wire, I bought stucco wire, which is half the price. And I bought a 150-foot roll. I bought a 150-foot roll so I can make another cage or two. I think I'm going to make one and make a video showing how to make it, because it is really pretty simple. And I just stapled the chicken wire on, put a roof on it. I made a peak, I guess, rafter for each end, and I just put a 2x3 down the center and 2 pieces of OSB for the roof. And then the extras I used to make a shelf so they can run and play on it. Then I made a little opening for putting the cats from the entryway to the main cage. Is when I was flea powdering them. Had to get them all in the entryway. Flea powder them one at a time and push them through the hole and try to get them to go down the slide. Right now they won't fit, only the mini cat will. She's still small enough to fit, and she does use the slide because she can't really jump down from the shelf, so when she gets up there I got a carpet kind of ladder for them. When she gets up there, instead of jumping down, she uses her slide. But she is the cutest little thing, and I'm hanging on to her. I've brought her in my house trying to get her used to my cats, and my cat's used to her, and still got a little bit of work on that. But if you want to build a cage like this, like I said, it's pretty simple to build. It doesn't take much time and a little bit of money, but this cage, I'm using it for cats, for kittens to tame them. But if you have chickens or ducks or any kind of small animals, this is a simple cage to make, and it's as big as you want to make it. I mean, I could have made this thing 8 foot by 8 foot. I could have made it bigger, you know. And I made the entryway, which helps to keep them from getting out, and if I want to trap a cat, I can close the door from inside the house with the rope that I put on it. So I can close one door, the door to go into the main cage, and open the door on the entryway. And when I see the cat that gets in there that I want to catch, all I got to do is pull the rope and close that door, and then I can open up the other door and let him into the cage. That's how I trapped most of these kittens. Now I plan on making another one of these cages and making a video showing more detail of how to build it. But right now I just don't have the time, and it takes a little bit of money, not that much. But if you do make one of these, I made the door only 21 inches wide. If I made another one, I would make it at least 24 inches, so it's easier to get through it and get things through it. So, and the doors are really simple frames. It's just 1 by 2, make up a frame, put the chicken wire on, and then make it up another frame to sandwich it together, and it works real simple. And with the door, when I want to close this door from inside the house when I'm trapping a wild cat, I just pull the cord and it closes. Yeah, she does use the slide. She can't really jump off of that shelf, I don't think. She probably could, but she's a little bit small. So for her to get down, she uses a slide. Now for water jugs for small animals, these milk cartons work pretty good. I just cut the milk carton out like that, and I fill it with water. This one I leave in there because they like to play in it. But on these 2 jugs, they kept knocking them down, so I put this rail on. Just put an upright in here and screwed a 1 by 2 on that overhangs, and then I can put the milk jug on there and take it off and clean it and fill it and put it back on. That way they can't knock it down, not too easily anyways. But if you have small animals and want to give them water, this is probably the best way to do it, because you can take the milk jug, cut it out, and use it. When it gets a little bit dirty, you can throw it away and get another one. You use milk every week, so you got plenty of jugs probably. But this is the way to keep them from knocking them down. It's real simple.